organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Gain of 17 yards.
Up until the last 5 weeks of the 2019 season, if you had said, who is Tyler Higbee, you might have got some blank stares back. But down the stretch, only Julio Jones and Michael Thomas had more targets in the final month of the 2019 season. A breakout year for Tyler Higbee. He expects to continue those types of numbers and beyond going forward.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Darrell Henderson, the LA.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. First and goal from the 6. They'll run here with Henderson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. Second and goal from the 1.
Second and goal.
They'll look to run with Henderson. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. Philadelphia gets ready on offense behind Carson Wentz, the number 2 pick back in 2016 out of North Dakota State. Wentz going to throw.
And when I think of Carson Wentz in his first 4 years in the league, I kind of look at him as bookends because his first year as a rookie, he started all 16 games. The next 2 years, beset by injuries, but last year, started all 16 in the regular season again and was very productive. His first 4,000-yard campaign throwing the ball, 27 touchdowns and only 7 interceptions. The injuries got him again in the wild card game, but when he's on the field, his team is dangerous.
Brings up third down and 12.
Now Wentz on third down. And Jeffrey's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 28 yards.
4 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Miles Sanders.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Miles Sanders.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down into 3. Flushed out right. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. Muscles him off. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. Out for the PAT, here's Sloman. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Eagles take over first and 10. at their own.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Finding his target, it's Ward.
Greg Ward.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. And his throw here's incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, but it'll be second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Wentz again. And this will be incomplete.
Wentz's pass.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
That's good.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down. And this one's incomplete.
Wentz's pass intended for Greg Ward Jr. Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On the ground, Corey Clement, his first carry. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Wentz. Flush to his right. And this is Ertz with it, right side. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Sanders. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
24-yard line.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
On the stop.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz. Ertz over the middle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Michael Brocker's in on the stop.
Brocker's in on the stop.
From the 44, Wentz. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he finds his man. That's Butler. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Good for an Eagle.
His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. Ertz has it left side.
pass. Complete to Zach Ertz.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Wentz's pass.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sanders. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
For the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Goff on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Woods.
I remember covering Robert Woods in college at USC, and consistent was the word that was always used about him. Maybe we should have added dependable as well. Over 1,100 yards each of the last 2 seasons. This guy studied to be an NFL wide receiver while in college and has carried that over to the NFL. A pro's pro. This guy plays as hard as anyone in the league.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a pickup of 7, and it is also the final play of the first half. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down